I realized Viola Davis got her start playing his mother. She plays his mother in a brief scene in that.
No lines.
No lines. But
no, she has one line. You want something to eat?
Yeah.
That's all she says. You want something to eat?
But can't nobody outcry Viola Davis. Listen, baby girl can cry until she can cry till I start crying. I don't even know what I'm crying about. How did you cast those two unheard of people and then direct them in a way that you got the best out of them? Because, now the reason I ask this question, whether you are in film or interested in entertainment, this is really about how do you get the best out of the people you choose in the positions you hold. So don't just listen from an entertaining aspect, but from an informational aspect to understand how do you choose people who are going to play a role in your organization, A, and B, how do you get the best out of them should help every leader, every pastor, every manager, every entrepreneur in this room, because some of the time we suffer because we got the wrong cast, we hired the wrong people. Some of the times we suffer because we have the right people, but we lack the ability to get the best out of them. You have to do both of them in order to be successful. Teach us how to do that.
Get out of the way. It's hard. That's easy to say, but hard to do. Mm-hmm. I can't play the part. Derek played the part. Viola played the part. Sometimes we want to do it all. Get out of the way. You know. Get out of the way.
That's a modest answer. I'm not going to let you off that easy.
Okay.
Because anybody can get out of the way. We can get out of the way. We can get out of the way. I understand that you are saying not to try to make the actor be you, but that ignores the fact that you had to select somebody who had that thing in them. How do you look at someone and see in them things that has yet to be unearthed out of them?
When I'm casting, I always tell the casting people, I only need one. I only needed one Viola Davis. I didn't need 10. Mm-hmm. So, and I know it when I see it. Mm-hmm. And I know it when I haven't seen it. Mm-hmm. So when it walks in the room, then when she walked in the room, I knew. So, and I knew.
So it's a gut thing. It's an instinct thing more than I look for this, and this. There's just
yeah, it's not a checklist.
Okay.
No, it's not a checklist. I think I know what good acting is.
Yeah, you got to know what good acting is. You got to know what you're looking for, which is a note worth taking. You got to know what you're looking for, because I think a lot of times we don't know what we're looking for. We're interviewing people, but we know the job description, we know the title, but we don't know the temperament, the talent, and how well they will fit into the continuity of our organization. So we hire people who have the right education, but they are toxic in the organization. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You have to know what the temperament is that you're looking for. Again, you'll know it when you see it, but whether you know it or not, you are casting in your office, in your church, in your choir, in your leadership. Anybody can come in the congregation, I don't care. But whoever's going to be on the team, I already know what temperament of person I need in that team. And I'm not just looking at their bio, I'm looking at their body language, their personality, their work ethic, how congenial they are with people, how sensitive they are. I don't need a drama queen running a conference. I don't need you creating problems. I need you solving problems. And so I can clearly delineate what I'm looking for in the individual. He has a list of criteria that he's saying that he knows in his head that he's looking for in the actor, and that he will know it when he sees it. You cannot regulate that over to somebody else.
Nelson Mandela said, "A leader, like a shepherd, sends the fast, nimble sheep out front so that the rest will follow, not realizing they're all being led from behind." So a leader leads quietly from behind. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't have to jump out front, and I don't have to outact everybody, and we want to do it all.
Yeah.
Don't get out the way. Let me show you. But That was pretty good advice from Mr. Mandela.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think so.
Chapter 3, Faith.
When you start thinking about August Wilson, the body of his work, the magnitude of his impact on the Broadway stage, off-Broadway stage, at a time that black people were not being recognized, the body of his work ended up in your hands, of which Fences is one deposit. What made you make the, give it up for Fences. What made you make the decision to buy the body of his work or to own the body?
The family came to me.
The family came.
Yeah, his widow, Costanza, said, we'd like you to take care of August's plays for us and make films. I said, I'm just the man for the job, you know, so that's what I'm doing.
What made you give that answer?
Because it's the truth. What did somebody say once? Said, you're not conceited, you convinced, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not bragging. I mean, I was the right one in the right place at the right time with the right power in the right position to get things done, you know.
And you got them done.
I'm getting them done. I'm getting them done. With
one by one, you're getting them done. And then what made you make the decision to keep so much of his original cast and take them from the stage to the screen? These are decisions. What I'm asking him is, how do you make decisions? Because that has a lot to do with defining the success of your leadership. How do you make decisions? And some people hold positions but delegate decisions.
Say that again.
Some people hold positions but delegate decisions.
Okay.
And while I want everybody's input into the decision, my style of leadership, the final decision is going to be mine. Okay, I welcome your input. I'm not a dictator. I want to hear your input, and I will adjust my decision if your information shifts the outcome. But at the end of the day, I don't want people making decisions that I have to live with. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to be your name in the paper, it's going to be mine.
That's correct.
And I want to know,
That's correct.
Yeah, am I right about it?
Yeah, yes, you are.
They're not going to write about your staff, they're going to write about you. And they're not going to attack your staff, they're going to attack you. They don't know the name of your staff, they're going to come after you. And so you want to hire people that are smart enough that they bring you brilliant ideas, but you have to decide, are those brilliant ideas worth the consequences of those ideas? In my world, that's how I do it. In your world, what made you make the decision to keep these people who had never been on screen, as far as I know, had always been on stage, and yet you brought them on stage? And then I'm going to tell you what they told me about you.
You talking about Fences now?
Fences, I'm still on the fence, bro.
Well, because they were great actors. Viola Davis, Stephen McKinley Henderson, Michael T. Williams, they were all great actors. And I'm loyal. You know, we got the success that we had on stage together